Welcome to Sunday Money at Home Quarantine Edition. We are live in North Carolina in various locations with Lauren Fox, Alexa Harrington. Did I say it right?
No,
No.
not
Alexa
even close.
Harrington.
No, Henrian.
Alexa Henrian, our
Yes.
producer.
Yes.
Then we have Miss Kelly LaJoy,
Birthday girl.
baby Levi. Happy birthday, Kelly. Baby Levi and Corey LaJoy. By the way, Sunday Money is brought to you by Hercules Tires and also Lauren. Also, Auto Parts.
Yeah.
Listen, nothing is
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
more important in the next hour in the world. No more emails. You're here with
Sorry.
us. I miss you. I get you 1 hour a week.
I know you're taking work from home so serious, Lauren.
Yeah.
Those emails can wait.
Yeah.
45.
Okay. Thank you. I just don't want anybody to think that I'm slacking off.
No. I mean, sometimes you have to take a break.
Right. You're so true. So
I mean,
true.
12 hours a day is enough.
Right.
Lauren.
Well, guys, it is March 31st, and we have been given word this week that we're going to be at home now till April 31st. So we're
Well,
back
there's no April 31st. There's April 30th. So
May 1st, whatever.
May
We're
1st.
here
But
forever.
probably.
Well, no, did you see the Virginia put a shelter in place through June 10th? So that means the first two races we're going to have when we come back, Bristol and Richmond. Well, I guess Bristol's Tennessee.
Yeah.
That was
Martinsville.
Martinsville. Okay, I'm sorry, Martinsville and Richmond.
Oh
Both
boy.
of them are donezo.
Yeah, but that's bull crap because you can just you can say we're not going anywhere until June 9th, but then you can be like, oh wait, never mind, it's fine. Go back to your life May 15th. So I don't know.
I don't know, Lauren.
No, so we can't race in Virginia.
Yeah, but he could go back on it. Like he could say, never mind, forget the shelter in place order. I think we should all be taking it 2 weeks at a time. That's my thought.
So Daryl, I think you and I are along the same lines on when we're thinking we're going to get back realistically. When do you think?
4th of July.
Stop.
No.
No. I think we'll be racing with no fans in the stands at Charlotte.
Okay, let's go down that rabbit hole, okay? You ready?
Yeah.
You're in Charlotte. You got your little suit on, your orange one, okay?
Yes.
You got your little orange suit on. There's no pre-race stuff, right? There's some officials there. And the official comes
And
up.
you do driver intros to empty grandstands.
Yeah.
And you walk and you shake fake hands.
Everybody's elbow bumping. The
Yeah.
official walks by you and Kelly and coughs.
I would punch them.
Tell me what you're thinking about the whole race.
If the
For those
person
old officials, the old gray-haired official. Good luck today.
they got the mustache, I like that guy. But here's if we've all been sheltered in place or quarantined for the last month and a half, would have gotten coronavirus.
Except that official stopped at a gas station on the way to Charlotte to the race.
Carol, I can't.
And then it jammed a hot dog in his mouth and got it. And now
Nothing happens. You come in 29th like always.
hey, I don't know if you looked at the stats. I finished 12th in the Coke 600 last year.
But the next day, we find out that 5 people got infected on one of the pit crews.
Oh, they'll be all right.
They'll be all right, yeah.
Back to 0.
Daryl, I can't with you.
I'm glad you're not running things.
I would hate to live in your brain. You are paranoid.
Says the girl that told me that this was a common cold in February.
Plenty of people are recovering.
Yeah.
We need to start over.
It's somewhere in between a
Right.
extinction and a common cold. Somewhere in between.
Well, a lot of interesting things are happening in the world of your world. You're a race car driver. Luckily for you, you have a baby to keep you from going crazy. You got like stuff to do.
Yeah,
Well,
I was thinking about that the other day, actually. Like, if I didn't have this baby here to occupy 98% of the time. I don't know what I would be doing. I literally don't.
Playing iRacing.
I'd probably be playing iRacing, but it's not like I do it for an hour and then I'm like, okay, that was cool. And like last night we ran street stocks at Iowa. I finished second to TJ Mater, so I'm getting better at it the more I do it, which is the way
You
to
got
do it.
a brand new baby and a beautiful wife, and you're running down in the basement every 5 minutes to do practice laps on a video game?
He does it while I'm sleeping.
Don't make it out to like I'm a dick. This is so.
Is that your baby making noise?
Huh?
Yes, it's our baby noise.
I have my little baby monitor here, and I couldn't tell if it was Poppy or if it was. Okay,
So,
sorry, go on.
so he's wide awake between his 9 o'clock feeding p.m. and his midnight. So I let Kelly go upstairs and sleep.
Nope, mine's making noise too. I'm gonna have to go get my child.
And I go downstairs in the basement. I bring Levi downstairs and set him right next to the seat so I can mess with him, put his binky in his mouth, and then I race on there for 2-3 hours.
Lauren left. We have to hurry up. Kelly, we got to get that girl on board. She's in pure denial. She don't believe it's even real.
And listen, I'm a doomsday prepper with you, Daryl.
I mean, I don't want to be in my house. I want to go make money and hang out. But unfortunately, this is a mess. It's a mess, and we're going to clean it up, you know?
At least we're not in New York City. Aren't you glad you didn't move?
Yeah.
Well, I think when I move in the spring now, I'm going to get a really good deal.
Hey, that's true.
You are.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it.
Lauren doesn't want to get stressed out. Kelly, you lived in New York. Did you see they have military field hospitals in Central Park right now?
Yeah, I talked to my old roommate about it. She said it's nuts there. She left. She fled.
Full hospitals, Corey, in Central Park.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not good because they're not social distancing. Good thing we don't race. Good thing we don't race in New York City. We race in the woods in Watkins Glen about 3 hours away.
Yeah, but all the rich people that have houses up there all like took off. So they're,
hey, Poppy.
hey,
Oh.
it's Easter Poppy.
Yeah.
Can you talk?
No.
Well, I hope we get back to
nap.
later because I have had enough of this video game life. I can't.
You don't like e-podcasting?
I just don't understand.
I like this. I think we should keep doing this.
Yeah, it's not to go in.
Corey, I don't want to sit there for 125 laps and hear Jeff Gordon say realistic 75.
Oh, dude, I was going to tweet that realistic was the drinking word this week. You would have been hammered.
Amazing how realistic this is. Is it? Is it? Because the same people are still spinning out.
Certain aspects of the game are very realistic. The track itself is realistic. The bumps and the graphics and how the cars look are very realistic. The way they drive in traffic, the way they, I guess, burn the tires off, or just how the car maneuvers is not realistic. It's just hard to simulate that. Because it's not real. It is the closest thing that we can get to the real thing by playing video games. It's a heck of a lot. If there's a scale between Mario Kart on your Nintendo 64 and real life, it's probably closer to the Nintendo 64 than it is to real life. It's somewhere in here. But it's still the best platform that you could do if you want to try to drive a virtual race car.
Yeah, but Corey, if you and I spend 500 hours this month running around Call of Duty, we're not ready to go to Fallujah and pull a reconnaissance mission.
I said that analogy till I'm blue in the face. And I'm not going to throw the guy under the bus, but he happens to have a cup championship trophy, and him and I agree on the same principles. And he hasn't been. He didn't run last week. And it's like we are making it out to be if whoever wins a Call of Duty match that happens to be on live TV is ready to go into the field and fight with the Navy SEALs. That's not how it works.
Know how it works.
But
And,
congrats. I mean, like, it's good. It's a great time filler. And I don't think that it's a particular great gauge on, oh man, this guy needs to be in a winning car. This guy doesn't need to be in a winning car. You can't gauge that. There's a lot more things that go into it than just spending. There was guys spending 60 to 70 hours last week practicing for that Pro Invitational race.
60 hours?
Yeah. There were guys on it 6-7 hours a day.
Those are guys who don't have girlfriends.
Or life.
sit right there. They sit right there. They just sit there and watch like this. They just sit there and watch. Here's what would make it better for me. Embracing the technology. I want to hear what the drivers are actually saying in their headsets. That's more interesting to me. That's my first thing. My second thing isn't the whole point of iRacing you can race anywhere in the world?
Yeah.
I would love to watch the drivers race at a track we never go to. I don't need to watch a virtual Michigan race. I want to watch a crazy race in
Nürburgring.
England or Germany. Like, that's exciting. I'm watching NASCAR drivers try to work their way around the German track.
I agree. Well, that's the part that I love about iRacing, because I can do things. I can race cars that I don't get the chance to race, and I can race the tracks I don't get to normally race. Overseas or anything, road course stuff. There's so many combinations you can do. Like last night we were racing Pro 2, like trophy trucks at Bristol. And you can smash into each other. You can smash into the wall. And it's like fun. It's just it shouldn't be, I don't think, as weighted as we're making it. But it's a lot of people are tuning in. A lot of people are liking it. But we can't do the game, because then the mob will come out.
Listen, I don't want to be like negative about it. It's a unique situation. The tracks need to make money. Television, like if it's helping people, okay, that's great. I want to try to be a little more supportive. But in my opinion, I'm just not on board yet. I need to know a little more. I need a little more answers. I saw there's a guy on Twitter right now. Everyone's hammering him. He's like, we're working really hard to make this good, and people are upset, and you don't know how many people worked on this. And I'm like, okay, but
that's the guy. So that's Steve Myers, who started or owns iRacing.
Yeah, he's like, people are mad, but I don't need Denny Hamlin to get a good opportunity right now. What about all these Xfinity and Truck Series drivers and all these other people that aren't included right now, or they don't have iRacing rig in their guest room? I don't know. I just want it to be a little more inclusive, or I want to know a little more about what's going on behind the scenes, or I want it to be a good charity thing where we're raising money and buying masks.
The other side of the coin is this. They did raise a lot of money for the COVID-19, I guess, help that Miami Beach area. They raised like $40,000 between
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Denny, Harvick, and I think Coke matched a certain amount. So they did raise some money for charity there, which was cool. You want me to just take you off of this?
No, we like Kelly.
Okay.
Yeah, we like to see her
Her
uninterested.
birthday.
It's my birthday.
Where was I? Oh,
Birthday, talking about iRacing.
the people that are tuning in, and you correct me if I'm wrong here, Daryl or Lauren. I feel like people are tuning into the race to watch their favorite drivers. They're not tuning in to watch a truck driver watch or play video games or race. They're tuning in to watch Clint Boyer with a live headset saying all the crazy things that he says. They're tuning in to watch Dale Earnhardt Jr., Denny Hamlin, fill in the blank, right? If we have, which I've heard, they're eventually going to reformat it to make some heat races, or probably shouldn't put that in there, but it's probably going to come out today. For this weekend, they're going to reformat it and make it so people can qualify, and there's nobody locked in per se. So let's just say there's 30 guys that race on Sunday, and 20 of them nobody's ever heard of, because they literally spend 12 hours a day on iRacing, and they drive an Xfinity car 4 times a year. How many people are going to be tuning in to watch for that? A lot more people tune in to watch Dale Earnhardt Jr. versus the next guy. So I think that people are tuning in to watch the people, not the event. I think that's where we're at, and hopefully it doesn't get lost a little bit. If the guys that are get good on iRacing, they can spend a lot of time on it and do it, are the ones who ultimately are going to be better at it.
Again, don't we have professional iRacers? What are these guys doing during lockdown? Their rigs don't work all of a sudden?
No, they're doing it. They're helping guys. They're laying throttle and brake and steering traces over the cup driver stuff and like coaching.
Coaching.
I don't know what they're doing. There's a reason why they put on national television the cup drivers in an iRacing race versus the iRacers on an iRacing race.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, and I appreciate what those iRacers do and how good they are because they are extraordinary, like so good at iRacing. I would not watch it if it was the Coca-Cola iRacing on TV. I wouldn't care to watch. I wouldn't, just because it's nobody that I know, and I don't particularly appreciate the craft of being good at iRacing enough to watch it and be engaged versus watching cup drivers do it.
I applaud them for coming up with something creative. It is interesting. I don't know. Maybe I just need a couple more races to watch before I get like hooked. You know what I mean?
I don't think the excitement is going to ramp up any more than it has been the last 2 weeks. Personally,
Bristol, baby.
Bristol doesn't race. I was racing it last night. Bristol has a unique line there that's not particularly realistic because you can run the bottom because they put the PJ1 and you can run the very top, but the very top isn't as active in the game as it is in real life. It's kind of like a lazy arc, and then you run like the middle, so it's kind of a one groove racetrack in the game. So hopefully that they can do something to make it a little more racy, but we'll see.
I feel like they've like had pre-race concerts and stuff. I didn't watch it, but I think that's kind of cool.
It is kind of cool.
And the guy from Grateful Dead sang the national anthem.
Yeah, did you hear that?
That guy needs to stay in quarantine because he's like, if that guy gets it, he's done so, man.
That was great.
Come on, Bob Weir. Like, stay inside. Just take shelter, Bob.
I like it.
Lauren, you didn't watch the race? What were you doing?
No, I was
doing mom stuff.
Maybe organizing a linen closet or something like that.
How are you doing without being able to go to Mexican and or hibachi?
It's bad. It's really bad. We're going to eat out for like 2 months straight after this is over. I've cooked more in the last 2 weeks than I have in my entire life, and I'm done.
What's your go-to?
Done with it.
Probably like Alfredo or something, like chicken Alfredo.
What do you do?
Just getting fat.
Peel the top off and stick it?
No, I don't like that stuff. I do actually make my own Alfredo sauce, but.
Before we started, Corey said he went to the grocery store yesterday. I love grocery store stories. Corey, did you have any interesting things happen at the grocery store?
Not really, man, because I went to Whole Foods, and people are fairly, the one off 25 in Huntersville.
That's by him.
Yeah, nothing crazy. I go there really because their beer selection is better than everywhere else. So I can get all sorts of good beer there.
And they're more conscious.
It's peanut butter jelly beer, man. This Catawba Brewery peanut butter jelly beer. Have you had it?
I have not. It doesn't sound very good.
It sounds heavy.
It does sound heavy.
Yes. I'm going to show you it, Corey. This is one you need. Okay.
Oh,
it's
boy.
good. It tastes just like peanut butter and jelly, like when you're little.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, I've seen that.
It's
drink it right now. It's like 10:40 in the morning.
Yeah, open it, Daryl.
It's empty. It's a last night wine.
Lauren, you had a good question in the chat about Timmy Hill.
Yeah.
Ask that.
Oh,
So
back to racing.
yeah, that's right. No more fun stuff.
No.
So does this give Timmy Hill any kind of like credibility
Yeah,
as a real race car driver?
I think it does in a little bit of a sense. Like a little bit. Not like Rick Hendrick's not calling him up to ask him to grab 48 once Jimmy leaves.
Yeah,
right?
but isn't that how William Byron got like found? Not found.
No. William Byron had a lot of financial help.
Okay.
And he got with the best K&N team. He drove for Dale Jr. in the late models. Went to the best K&N team, went to the best truck team, went to the best Xfinity team,
Okay.
and now he's at the best Cup team.
Timmy
All right.
Hill exposure he never would have.
That's true.
Great point. Now people know who Timmy Hill is.
Yeah, he was on
Right.
TV. He's real.
He's a real person. And it does do this. It gives him a little bit of credibility to show that he is not as terrible as everybody thinks he is. He's not terrible. He's not a terrible. I probably should have said that better. He's not a terrible race car driver. He's actually a capable race car driver. But the car he drives is a low.
Right.
Because you can't be a bad race car driver and win that race. You can't do that. You have to. Huh?
You talking about the video game again?
Yeah.
Hey, keep going.
You have to have a little bit of sense of how things work and how to race and how to position your car. It's harder than that, Daryl. It's hard. And Timmy Hill.
Oh, I wrecked. Hold on. I got to reset. I wrecked. I got to reset. Hold on.
He didn't use a reset. Timmy Hill actually did a good job in that iRace.
Yeah.
So
What's going to happen after quarantine? He's going to go in a meeting with a sponsor, and they're going to go, so what have you done? I won a race on TV playing my video game, and I was really happy
Doesn't talk like
in
that.
the race.
no.
So
Okay.
horrible.
Well, that's really good. What did you do to win? I didn't wreck into the other imaginary cars, and I won the race on Fox.
Oh, you pull that headband off.
You're always the what's the word I'm looking for? The
Contrarian.
asshole.
Yeah. That's it.
Corey, is this going to change his life at all? He won a NASCAR race.
It's going to change it a little bit. If it changes anything else, it changes the fans' perspective of him.
Yeah.
He is, and people can think that people are going to think, oh man, if he was just in a race winning Cup car, he would be winning races. There's going to be that crowd. There is going to be that crowd, right? You've seen people tweeting about it and the whole deal, which may or may not be true. We'll never know. But at least the fans know, okay, Timmy Hill, he is, yeah. He's a winner. It's on NASCAR's Instagram, Twitter, the whole bit, which they got to show him the same love they showed Denny Hamlin the week before because they would not give it up. So I'm glad they're showing Timmy Hill the attention he deserves for winning that virtual
He got
race.
some followers, Daryl.
He got
Give
some
the kid some
followers.
cred.
That's good.
Hey, there was
Winner, 5 exclamation points. Thanks, everyone, for your messages. Really overwhelming. It's a video game. You're overwhelmed that you won a video game on a Sunday afternoon?
Daryl.
Yes, he was playing video games against.
Hey, I'll be honest. Daryl,
Yeah.
when I race a street stock race on Iowa and I win, I'm excited because I won.
Does Kelly have to tell you, like, good job and high
Good
five?
job.
No. But I will say that when I win a street stock race on iRacing, I am more excited than what Timmy Hill showed on the live broadcast beating all the Cup drivers he did on live TV. I get way more excited than that.
You walk up the steps a little taller from the basement?
Yo, yeah. I'm like a little bit sweating, a little bit kind of musty. And then I'm like, yeah, that was a good
Doing
night.
bicep curls with Levi.
Yeah. But Timmy Hill deserves to be happy because here's the thing. There was 40 people in the race, 36 or whatever there was. And then there was another 40 in a last chance qualifier. So there was 80 people trying to win a race.
In an office chair. You can't win a race from an office chair, Corey.
He did.
He did.
Yeah. At least he wasn't in his underwear like Matt D.
Yeah, at least.
Jeez, that's another topic. What a picture that was.
I mean, that was brave.
Is he just? He must be on a full-time bulking program because like if I had that much muscle, I'd probably try to cut a little bit and have some definition. But that's to each his own.
To be fair, he's not the tallest human in the world. He's kind of like a Ninja Turtle. He's little.
He's not short. He's not short.
He's not tall.
He can squat.
I
How?
If he lived here, he'd have to have a stool to get to some of these normal cabinets. He's smaller. He's a smaller person.
6 foot tall. He's not that short, Daryl.
I'll have to look next time I see him online.
Yeah, you can't tell how tall somebody is via Zoom conference.
Yeah, I don't know. So you're all for it, is what you're saying. You're happy with this.
I'm happy with this because it gives fans something to watch,
Agreed.
us drivers something to do, and it gives the opportunity for us to make a little bit of money. Because I sold a deal for my iRacing, and it's like sort of a personal service deal to Dryden. So Dryden's going to be on my Cup car or whatever we're calling it for the next couple weeks. However many races they do on this iRacing thing, I will be running a Dryden engine oil scheme. They were on our car last year, and they're going to be on our car this year, maybe a couple times. So
and we need to get paid too, Daryl.
We need to get paid too. We got diapers.
Are you not getting paid during this?
So my owner is gracious enough to pay me for this past month, even though we did race twice. But I would assume next month when we don't race at all, I wouldn't expect to get paid, but we'll see. But it's a platform that you can monetize. Really, that's bless you. It's kind of like podcasting, right? You get
Corona. Sprayer with something, Corey. Sprayer.
He's sleeping in the guest room tonight.
Are you gonna buckle?
It's just a platform to monetize. It's a platform for sponsors to get some love during this off time. It's drivers able to get on Twitter or whatever more so than we would normally be able to. So it's not bad. But I think we are making a little bit bigger deal about it than it is. But hey,
what else do we have to do?
Hang out.
Well,
Acclimating with the times, Daryl.
Yeah.
Does Poppy like it? Does she watch the cars go around? Oh, that's right. You don't tune in.
No, we watch Team Umizoomi and Peppa Pig, okay?
No bubble guppies.
Oh, we love bubble guppies.
Can we see how tall she is? Can you make her stand?
Hold on, I'm snapping her pants back. Andrew doesn't like anything that has buttons on it or like snaps. He only likes zipper clothes, so he just leaves her things undone. Like, it's too early for her to be halfway dressed.
Our baby's naked most of the time, so.
yeah, it's way more convenient. Just wrap them up.
Diaper.
Yeah, Puppy projectile vomited on me last night right before bed, and then I just never even changed her pajamas. She just slept in a diaper.
That's the way to live. That's the good life.
Here, lay down. You're making this really difficult.
I was going to say something, but I forgot.
You were going to talk about Timmy Hill being a
We should
legit.
have had Timmy Hill on.
Yeah, we could have. I'm sure he would have been down for it, but
I
we're
think
not a good show.
it's exciting. He can say he was on TV and he won the race. And he was with other. It is exciting. I don't know. Maybe it would be more fun if I was driving. Maybe then I'll be like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah,
right.
we need to find a desk on the side of the road and
We
then
need-
buy a $300 steering wheel.
Bush Beer to sponsor you.
I need to get you and really show you how bad you will be on iRacing.
Yeah.
Because
We're quarantined.
terrible. You
I
would
really
be so bad at it.
Watch the invisible car.
And then you hit escape and you get another one.
I will say, I watched Bubba Wallace Instagram story with his girlfriend, Amanda. I found that much more interesting. I liked seeing him shift and like push his feet. And every time he came into the pits, he went, oh man, okay. And he shook it
Wet.
off.
Sure.
I was like, this is legit, okay. But every other shot I saw was just Clint Boyer being like, oh, hell, oh, man.
That was me. I'm in the rig. There's a damn parking lot back here where I'm stuck like a damn cow in a pasture mudded. It's like, what? Where do you come up with these sayings, Clint?
And then
I
he's
like
got,
that all the drivers have been tweeting and like texting during the race.
So there's I just found this out 2 nights ago. There's so you can chat with other drivers or other people. It's called Discord. It's like a gaming thing that you can download. It's like an app on your computer. And then you can have all your friends in this, and you can talk to each other that's not on the server of iRacing. Because if you talk on the server, everybody can hear you. If you talk on this Discord thing, only the people that are invited,
Oh.
the Discord group can hear. Like behind the scenes, like when I'm on iRacing, I get on there and get all my stuff situated. get my Blu-ray. I get my Blu-ray glasses on, and
Hey, what's up, Dale Jr.?
I am Dale Jr. So like Dale was in there last night. So we like, there's about 10 to 15 guys that just are talking to each other. Some are hosting races, so you can go race essentially as a group that you know the people you're racing with. Because if you're racing by yourself on iRacing and you don't really know anybody you're racing against, it's not very fun.
Kelly, did you watch this on TV?
No, Sunday she was a little bit irritable.
What with Corey? Is he getting on your nerves?
I'm a little irritable every other day.
What's the hardest part right now? You got to update the people that might be pregnant right now need to know what they're up against.
Not sleeping and your boobs leaking everywhere.
I don't think you won't have that problem, Daryl, but your wife or girlfriend or.
I also really
Whoever.
like a clean home. And so
Oh.
I've had,
How do you split the chores up? What's your responsibility and what's Corey's responsibility as far as cleaning?
Everything is Corey's responsibility right now.
Is Corey running around like scrubbing things?
No, she likes doing the Swiffering of the floors, but like I cook. I've been cooking a lot. I probably change 65-70% of diapers. Is that fair to say? 60%.
if he's home.
I usually go
Where
out
is
and
he?
work out. I go out and work out in the basement, or I went to dad shop on Sunday. So
He goes
I'm not
out
going out.
gallivanting.
No, I do not. Do you like my Blu-ray glasses?
Yeah, they're nice. They look nice. Is that your iRacing glasses?
Yeah, because if you sit there and stare at a screen this far in front of your face for 4 hours on end, your head would be thumping. So Johnny Fly hooked the brother up.
Those are nice. So where are you going out and about in public every day to get away from Kelly and the baby?
Well, I go to the grocery store.
Okay.
Oh, I've been going mountain biking, which is a blast, by the way. You want to go mountain biking?
Sure.
No, you don't have a mountain bike. You're not invited.
I have a mountain bike.
What kind of mountain bike do you have? If it has a basket on the front, it doesn't count as a mountain bike.
It's a beach cruiser. This is the
And,
handle.
Bring, bring. It will not go over roots. And
Got a
ruts.
I got a trek, bro.
You got a trek?
Yeah.
I would lap you in the woods, Daryl.
No, I don't like running into trees. I did that once, not run into trees, but outside riding. It's very scary. You have to turn and there's trees and there's snakes. That's not for me. And there's too much pollen right now.
There it is.
That's why. Are you growing your beard out, or are you like trimming it?
Look at this. It's so long right now.
Dude, I'm letting mine go until we get back running. I'm not even touching it. I touch my mustache because it like curls into my mouth a little bit and kind of like gets in my teeth, but I've been cutting that. I'm letting it go.
The hair out too. He's gonna look like Harry Styles by the end of this.
Yeah.
See?
I'm gonna look like who's that guy, Jared Leto, who went down to the Caribbean or something, started his own cult.
There is a Jared Leto. I don't know that he has a Caribbean cult.
Yes, he does. Because I saw a tweet the other day that says this is why white people be able to grow their hair past their shoulders.
Boy, that baby is very lively, Lauren.
Oh my God. I'm having to feed her right now. She just spit her zucchini, pears, and corn all over the place.
Oh, that sounds like an awful.
I would spit that out too.
Zucchini.
Lauren, here's a question for you.
It's mostly pears, but I have to feed her some vegetables.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Lauren, what if like 6 years from now, she comes home from school and says, I want to be a virtual gymnast, Mom. How do you feel about this? I'm going to be a virtual gymnast and go on the computer and compete with other kids around the world in gymnastics.
Well, it's better than her telling me she wants to come home and play Dungeons and Dragons or something like that. So
Doesn't want to be
no video games. I don't like video games at my house.
Yeah, at least you would want to be a virtual stripper.
Yeah.
There could be worse.
Yeah. Are the strip clubs open? Probably not. I don't think that's an
essential
essential
business.
No.
They do have breakfast.
I bet you their buffets are shut down if I had to guess.
Kelly, are you concerned that Corey is going to get hooked on this wagon and spend all his time in the basement?
No.
She's
No.
not talking about that.
No.
You're not worried yet?
I'm not going to get hooked. I like doing it.
That thing has been down there for years, and he hasn't gotten hooked yet. So
It's been down there for
Cool yet? Now it's
3
cool.
years. No. At least I can make some money at it now.
no, he was on it more when it first was down there, and then it slowly.
But I've never been in every night. It would only be I could literally
Not a gamer.
I can count on I've been on it probably 6 times in 3 years. Maybe 8. Like it was once a month until now, since we kind of figured out what little man's schedule is. That 9:30 to 12 o'clock window works good. Instead of just watching TV, I can jump on iRacing and mess around with some
I
buddies.
will say, Joey Logano has been very vocal on social media about what he can do to help, and they are like trying to do all these nice things. That's been really nice to see.
Yeah, they've also sent us meals, so they're really nice.
Yeah. Joey and Brittany got us 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 3 weeks.
4 weeks.
3 meals a week from some
chef, and it's
person that dropped them
delicious.
Wow.
We're helping out everybody.
Yeah,
That's
Joey
very
got us a very charitable human, him and his wife Brittany. Thanks guys.
Those are good people, huh?
Yeah.
What's his take on this new series?
Well, if you can put the hints together and listen back to the show, you'll know who I was referencing to, on who I was speaking with, on what thoughts were very along the same line.
Hey,
You know
hey, be
what else
quiet.
would interest me? If they let like a 10-year-old be in the race. I think that would be fun. They should be one wild card child in the race every week.
That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Because I'm sure there's some kid somewhere that's badass that he's only 10 years old.
One,
I love
one
Brad.
10-year-old a week.
Yeah, I love. So we were talking, and I was like, why isn't Brad doing it? Because like I guess Penske's making their people do it or whatever. And apparently, so Brad doesn't have a rig, and he's not.
Yeah.
Just in spite of that, he actually tweeted. Some fan tweeted, "Man, Brad, why aren't you running this thing?" And he, well, I don't think it would be very wise to let somebody come deliver a rig to my house during all this craziness. So he's actually holding strong, saying he's not letting anybody in the house drop off a simulation rig. So that's what he's standing on for it.
Yeah. I mean, because that's the thing. Like, didn't Jimmy just go out and get a rig? And a couple drivers just got a rig.
A lot of guys, I mean, their rigs are Carolina SimWorks, WR1, all the people that make really nice simulations are out of stock. Like, they're selling hundreds of them because everybody wants to do it.
That's what you should have been doing during this boom,
Yeah.
making more.
When we go to the shop. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just that's the fad right now, man. Is iRacing stuff.
I can tell you, I haven't understood a single word Poppy has said this whole time. I don't know what she's talking about. Do you understand any of that, Lauren?
No, I have no idea.
Just
She's
talking.
saying, pay attention to me. I'm needy.
Poppy, you are interrupting grown-up time. She's super cute, man.
Thanks.
You gonna make another one?
Probably.
Like during the quarantine?
Definitely.
Quarantine baby boom.
You know how that works.
Corona.
Right? You actually have to like
Touch
do
each other.
certain things. You have to touch each other to make a baby.
Yeah,
Well,
that might be out.
You guys got to start it up again.
That might be out.
Virtual baby boom.
Excuse me. So that is what's going on in the racing world. I did hear a rumor, Corey, and I don't know if you can talk about it. Maybe it's not a good idea, but I heard of a very big team, premier racing team, that has basically let everybody know that they are going to shut down if this goes on much longer. One of the big ones.
Well, RCR, we talked about that last week. They furloughed all their people.
Bigger.
I mean, I would, dude. Those teams have a lot of overhead, a lot of payroll every week to not be bringing in that cash of four. Let's just say I don't know. It's Hendrick. I don't know, but a company such as Hendrick that has 400 employees and they have 4 cars that aren't making Sponsor income as well as purse income's probably they're selling races for probably 300 grand a race, and the purse is another 200 on the back end. So there's a $500,000. That's $2 million a week that they're not bringing in to pay their overhead.
Mhm.
That's a big hit for any company. So, it wouldn't surprise me if teams shut the door until they get a firm word that we're going back racing. It wouldn't surprise me if any team shuts down.
Even a team as big as they count on that purse money as part of their operation costs, right?
Not so much purse money, but I'm sure that there's an act of God clause in every one of their sponsorship contracts. So that, those I would imagine that sponsors probably don't have to pay if they pay monthly or quarterly or however that works. They probably can hit the pause button on that and not pay sponsorship dollars if they're not getting any on-track activation.
So obviously, this is how you make a living, and you're a new parent. Is this something that is concerning you, or are we not at the concern part yet? Are we kind of just taking it week by week?
He leaves that to me.
Yeah, I leave the concerning and the anxiety up to her.
No, for real, though, it's important conversation, right? I mean, this is your livelihood. Is it something you are thinking about, or are you just like, well, not yet. We're not going to worry about it yet.
Well, you gotta prepare, right? Because you have other people that are responsible for financial decisions and decisions I make, whether who I hang out with, or there's like risks that you can take now that probably aren't worth it. So yeah, I mean, you have to prepare, but I don't think living in fear is good for anybody. I mean, there's lots of things. You can read all the news stories and see all the negative media, bad news, and all this stuff, and think doom and gloom, but it'll pass soon enough. It's just a matter of when. But
A lot of people are having trouble with their parents right now because a lot of people are separated from their parents. And it turns out that it's not the younger people that are having a hard time necessarily following the rules. A lot of the older people, the parents, can stay home. How has things gone with your parents? Have you talked to Big Rand? Or is he like, I'm bulletproof?
Oh yeah, he thinks he's bulletproof. He just like makes jokes about it and sprays Lysol like it's deodorant under his arms, and he says he's good to go. They're working at the shop. They're building seats. So if you need a custom designed aluminum race seat, you will be able to get it during the quarantine.
Building iRacing rigs.
We have iRacing seats as well. The problem, I tell everybody who asks me for a seat for their iRacing rig, our seats are overkill for what you need for an iRacing rig, because we build them for actual cars that go 100 miles an hour or faster. So if you literally need
what Timmy Hill has.
You literally need what Timmy Hill has
from Staples
with a Logitech G29 wheel that probably costs $800, maybe even less than that.
That's ridiculous.
It's not cheap to get. I mean, it's on the low end. It's $2,000 to buy a good computer, a wheel, pedals, and all the things you need to monitor if you wanted to outfit it. And then that's not including all the stuff within the iRacing subscriptions, like $200 a year. You have to buy all the tracks, you have to buy all the cars. It's not a cheap endeavor.
But Denny doesn't need a $40,000 rig to be successful.
But he thinks he does, so let him spend it. I mean, I bet you his rig's more than that. I bet you his rig's closer to 60.
That's amazing.
That's a lot of money.
He's a basketball court, so
yeah, that he does.
Yeah, and he's working out. But Corey used to be in that league before he got kicked out.
I didn't get kicked out. I quit because my knees. I felt like I was 80 years old because my knees aren't made to run and jump like that.
Look at that fat baby. She's so happy. Make her eat more. Eat more, kid. You don't know what time lunch is going to be. Or is this lunch?
This is, I hope you go to sleep after this bottle.
Yeah, I would be very tempted to just give my kid a bottle like every couple hours to knock him out. Is that bad parenting?
That's the point. That's what you do.
Yeah, they get milk.
Yeah.
How many times a day do you feed Poppy?
Well, like yesterday, I noticed I only gave her 3 bottles, but like she's eating big people food now too. So I just, I had some broccoli for lunch, so she ate some broccoli.
You have broccoli for lunch?
So I had like stir fry. But yeah.
Soy sauce broccoli.
Yeah, so same thing.
How do you keep? There's a challenge going on the internet right now where girlfriends and wives are taking their clothes off and then filming their husband and boyfriend's reaction when they walk in the room. Have either of you partaken in this challenge yet?
She's
No.
naked. She's naked all day.
Our whole life right now is my
Teeth out.
the teeth get out most of the time.
Yeah. There's not a whole lot to be imagined
Yeah.
in our household right now, and it's sweet.
Lauren, have you tried this with Andrew while he's up there working on distribution?
If I walked in, he'd be like, "Go away! I'm on a conference call." Like,
Well, let's see what we have on our list. Or do we need to take a commercial break? Are we taking commercial
probably
break?
should take a break. Yeah.
Okay, Alexa, we'll take a commercial break and come back with more after this. Here with Sunday Money, we're back again. Corey, what is this video going around with everybody washing their hands? I saw all those Ford drivers are like, here, kid,
well,
wash your hands.
Ford marketing people thought that it'd be a good idea if all the drivers would come together and do like, I don't know, show everybody how to wash their hands. And it is not an option whether you do or do not wash your hands. It is a matter of when you will shoot the video to post it. And I guess that there's going to be 3 or 4 other things that we have to do to show that we're built Ford proud. So be on the lookout. I don't know what's next. I'm a little scared to see what we're going to do next. But
Ford is building ventilators.
Ford's doing ventilators. They're having like a webinar thing they want everybody to tune into to get a synopsis of what they're doing to help during the crisis. So that'd be cool what they're doing.
Lots of people are doing that. Like they made a Baby Shark video about washing your hands. It plays on Nick Jr. They've got all kinds of people of influence showing us how to wash our hands.
Lauren, you're an influencer. You should show us.
Yeah. I'll do it. I'll make one later.
And you have a teenage sister. How's she handling all this social distancing?
She's going crazy. Just making TikTok videos.
All day, every day?
Yeah, it's just, whoa. Or whatever they do.
The whole thing. I guess we should pick our clutch performer of the week. What do you guys think?
Let's do it.
Corey's in a meeting.
I think Timmy Hill. Timmy Hill is the clutch performer of the week.
Why?
He moved Slick Willie Byron to win the virtual iRacing whatever pro invitational. So congrats to Timmy Hill.
Okay, everyone's tuned out. I guess it's over.
We have to take 2 commercial breaks.
Yeah,
or we're in trouble.
Corey's not even paying attention.
I'm sending texts and stuff.
Hit your limit of attention span, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm pegged right now.
Alexa, I don't have the read.
Happy. That's enough.
So I am going to run Bristol this week. Tune in. I don't know when they're going to be announcing it or whatever. Not me personally, but announcing the format of what they're doing. And then what else? So we're doing have you watched the Motor Trend show yet, Daryl?
Yeah, it's so good, dude. Really cool. I liked it. You and Austin Dillon were like, yeah, Austin, you drive race cars too? And he's like, yeah. And you were
tell me one thing from the show.
You were exercising. You're doing your exercise on camera like a YouTube girl. You're like, I got to get fit for this racing.
So
right?
You didn't watch the whole thing.
That was my favorite part. You were working out.
Watch the trailer.
Yeah, you watched the trailer. Perfect time to plug that we're going to do a watch party.
All right.
I don't know what that means, but we've been talking with the Motor Trend people. They want me to get on my YouTube channel and like answer questions when they're going to show like a extended cut of episode 5.
You have a YouTube channel?
I do, but I don't. ever get on there.
No.
So I think I'll be on, I don't know, it's like on Facebook and YouTube. So they'll play the extended cut of the 5th episode, and I'll be answering questions and hanging out with all the viewers. I think Friday. So look out. Watch party.
Alexa, have you watched Corey's Motor Trend show?
I watched the first episode, yes.
Perfect. Watch the other 4 episodes,
Yeah.
and then you can watch the 5th on Friday.
Okay.
Daryl, you should watch it for real. Don't be a dick. I would watch.
What do you have to do?
I would watch the show with you in it.
Ozark season 3.
I blasted right through that. Great show.
Andrew just started watching that.
Oh, I love it.
I don't like how dark it is. I don't like the color of the show. That's why I can't get into it.
I love it.
Gloomy.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I love Jason Bateman in that role. Crushed it.
Guys, let's do our clutch performer of the week now that we have the proper information. The clutch performer of the week is a big deal, guys. That is who we think did the best this week. It's brought to you by Clutch Coffee Bar in Mooresville, North Carolina. And you can order Clutch coffee beans online and have them shipped directly to you. So go to clutchcoffeebar.com. And I'm actually running low on coffee, so I'm going to have to do that. But who do we think is the clutch performer of the week? Lauren, you pick.
Timmy Hill. Duh.
All right.
Timmy Hill.
You concur, Corey?
Yep. Timmy.
All right.
I saw that Clutch Coffee is giving away a free cup of coffee to healthcare workers. I thought that was really nice. So if you drive up in the drive-thru.
Yeah, for first
great.
responders, right?
Yeah, that's great. More stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of, have you seen John Krasinski do Some Good News show in his office?
No, I didn't watch it.
It's awesome.
Lauren doesn't do a lot of home entertainment right now, do you, Lauren?
No, I've just been organizing.
Like what?
Every single day I'm tackling an area of my house and I'm organizing it.
That's
I
good.
can tell you what you haven't been doing is the dishes. What do you got in the sink over there?
True, that's some Tupperware. I need to work on that after this. That was supposed to be Andrew's job. He was supposed to do that before he came up to bed last night, but he didn't.
He's working all day, Lauren. Get your shit together.
And I'm working all day too, Daryl.
Get the bread.
He's a
When you're scrolling through Instagram, Lauren, later today, after you get done with dishes, go to John Krasinski's Instagram, click on the link, and watch that video.
Okay, I'll watch it.
It's a feel-gooder.
NASCAR wanted us to mention that, they are still streaming those classic races every single day at noon.
Yeah, but I heard they're 20% shorter.
I think they did cut them down a little bit.
That was a pay joke.
Oh, well, I think they actually, that's true. But I feel like they are cutting something down. Good one.
So
It's
our
true.
CEOs are
Hard
getting,
times over here, guys.
yeah. Did you see the CEO of Disney decided to forego pay altogether?
For his employees or his pay?
Him. He said, don't pay me right now, but you guys got your salary cut, huh, Lauren?
We sure did.
You get to get off work 20% earlier?
No, we're staying really busy.
20% less meetings?
Or maybe 20% less meetings.
No, it's important. Everybody has to do their part. Whatever it takes should be our motto. Like
That's
that little girl back in the World War II. Whatever it takes to get us back to racing. We want to go racing again. We miss it.
That's right. I've been second guessing my Amazon orders before I place them since it's tough times over here. So just know that we're sacrificing so that NASCAR can stay afloat.
Corey, share with who you're talking to if you're going to ignore us.
Mason, the general manager of our team, we're texting back and forth.
Are you saying, I got to get back to work, man?
No.
Well, share with us.
He was asking if I'm doing the iRacing this week.
Oh my God! Again with the iRacing.
I think he was implying that I'm doing it, but he probably wants to ask if I'm going to run a different scheme. Marty on that front.
I will tell you, this is like a little business thing. Interesting enough, some of the other drivers I know have said that as soon as the first race was on TV, some of the guys that weren't racing got calls from sponsors saying, "Why weren't you in that race?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So-
sponsors are looking at it as an opportunity to get on TV. It's a lot of eyeballs watching it, so people are stepping up.
Landon Castle had a couple sponsor things tied to his actual rig. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, everybody's got it. Kurt Busch had the monster banner across the back, stickers everywhere. Alex Bowman had Chevy sticker on his forehead.
Careful.
They're
Lost Lauren.
they're going all out for the spot. It's all about the sponsors, man.
Corey, it is Kelly's birthday today. What are you going to do in quarantine to celebrate her birthday to make it special?
I need some ideas. She's out walking the dog right now, so if you have any ideas, let me know.
You should take your clothes off and come in the room and surprise her naked.
There's nothing about that will appeal to her.
No, but it is her birthday, and this is a crazy time to have a birthday. Are you going to get her a cake or anything?
Probably should.
What's her restaurant that you guys go to, like her special restaurant? Because you can get takeout from almost anywhere.
Yeah, we like some places downtown, but I'm not trying to go all the way down there and pick up to go.
It's her birthday.
We got leftovers. I got frozen pizza in the fridge I can heat up for her if she really wants to fine dine.
You better order her a nice gift. She deserves a nice purse or something.
Yeah, I honestly, I've been thinking about getting her a Peloton, so I'll probably end up getting that.
Corey, you should go online when we get done with this amazing show, order the Peloton, and then just like give her the piece of paper that says like will be delivered next week.
Maybe I can Google already existing Peloton receipts, so I can give it in a couple of weeks.
Honestly,
I don't know.
It's worth the money. Just get her one. She'll love it.
Can't really sit down on a bike seat right now.
Yeah, that's true.
She's probably a couple away from actually utilizing it.
You stand up for half of the rides anyway.
I know, dude. She's a
It's
spin. I don't know, connoisseur, I guess you could say. So
You should buy that. For
Yeah, you should get her one.
probably should just put that on the card like everything else. That son of a bitch is smoking this time of the month.
You don't have to pay it back right now. It's like debt forgiveness because it's the end of the world.
That's not true.
Yeah.
No, it's not true.
No, you got to pay your bills, Daryl.
Okay, it's not true. I don't have to pay my bills. I don't have a job, Lauren. I can't pay my bills.
Oh, true. That's true. Me
You
either.
must sell my fridge.
I have 20% less of a job.
I don't have any jobs. What am I going to do? I'm going to just sit here and be homeless, guys.
Yeah, no more Christmas trip this year, Daryl. Tough times.
Although that's a very interesting thing. Would I go on another Christmas trip overseas with everything going on? I think I would.
Nope, you need to stay in America.
America's where it's at right now.
America.
We're ground zero. Well, anyways, so that's what's going on.
Yeah.
Kelly's
I'm hungry.
birthday.
Time for lunch.
It's time for lunch. Sunday
Yeah.
money. Big time. Do you guys want to read some reviews? We've had a lot of really nice ones.
Well, I know people they do appreciate that, like, we're actually doing something right now instead of not. So,
It is easier to pay attention when we're not in our kitchens.
yeah, I know.
Corey,
And dishes behind me I need to do.
oh, I just got a text message from my girlfriend. Can you take out the ground beef and put it in cold water to thaw? Sloppy Joe's tonight, guys. We're having
Now
sloppy.
you have something to do.
That's good. Good luck with those sloppy joes. Read some reviews.
All right, I'm going to download that thing and watch the first episode of Motor Trend Weekly show today.
No, for real. Don't support your friend and watch it. You can watch up to I think it's like 14 days free trial.
Okay.
So if you really were worried about $2, you could sign up and then you could delete your subscription. But support your friend.
Gambino 374. I love this podcast. It's my favorite racing podcast out there. Corey, always with Corey first. Corey adds a great perspective to the sport, and I'll be honest, Daryl has to be on the show because without him, it would not be the same. Thanks, bro. Also, I look forward to listening every week. By the way, All In was phenomenal. 5 stars. Who else?
5 stars.
Somebody else has to read one.
That was it.
I can read one. What about did we do quarantining with Corey?
I don't know. Try it.
Thank you all for the most quality, down-to-earth, and honest NASCAR podcast out there. Hopefully you're able to continue to produce throughout this quarantine because there's only so much TikTok I can watch in one day. Corey, congrats to you. And Kelly, I cannot wait to watch the Motor Trend show. Daryl and Lauren, never thought I'd say this, but can't wait for a pre-race Gin Blossoms concert. And expect to see you all there.
All right.
Your nickname is taken, Derek.
Nice. Lauren, are you going to read one?
Okay.
No, I'm watching my child, making sure she doesn't bonk her head on the floor.
And how close is she that you can get there before she does?
Not close enough.
No. Bald is beautiful. 5 stars. I never gave Corey much of a thought before his giant face paint scheme last season. When he did that, I thought to myself, this guy is a genius or an egomaniac. A little bit of both, sir.
Oh.
I need to find out more about him, and I found the podcast and have been hooked ever since. I listened to multiple related NASCAR podcasts, but this one blows them all out of the water. I love the inside racing and the dirt that the three of you share. 7 exclamation points. No other podcast spills as much tea as you guys do. I love it. The only thing is, I wish it was longer. The three of you are fantastic, and I can't tell you how many times I've almost crashed my car commuting to work, laughing so hard. Here is a high five, a virtual high five. Keep up the great work. A couple more things. Can you bring the Days of Thunder music back, please?
Nope, sorry.
We got sued. Tom
You're in
Cruise. Number 2, I am praying for a love connection between Poppy and Levi.
Oh, man.
Can we hold the babies up next time and make them talk?
I'm not allowed to have any boyfriends.
Welcome to the world, Levi. You won the lottery in the mom and dad department. And finally, thank you so much for all the joy you bring to the race fans, even Daryl. Much love to all of you. XOXOXOXO. That's some good, nice words, guys. Thanks for the positivity and not, putting us down in this time of trial.
Yeah.
That was great.
Till next week.
Lauren, go do the naked thing while he's at work and film it. Corey, go buy her gift. Just put it on the credit card.
Someone has to do the O'Reilly read.
Lauren.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, this was a great time. And it's time to go. But not before we thank O'Reilly. Thank O'Reilly Auto Parts for all of your car care needs. Get guaranteed low prices and excellent customer service at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day.
Boom.
That was great.
We play the New Year's Eve song at the end of every show. Dun, 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 dun. Or the Titanic music.
Yeah, more like Titanic music.
All right.
No.
So that's what's going on, guys. I think it's been fun. Are we going to just keep doing this forever?
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, we didn't really have anything to talk about today, and we rambled on for an hour. So hopefully y'all didn't get too bored.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
All right.
Stay safe.
Are you playing the music?
I love you guys.